Hello and welcome, fellas. Just gonna give you last minute calls for this upcoming event. Yesterday I was there in Cage Warriors. Unfortunately, didn't have much of a time, but I hope to have some time right now. I have 10 minutes though, as I must get myself ready for some new things, new activities. It's never easy. It's a never easy route, you know. The route I've chosen never easy. I'm working more jobs and can't say can't say that it's the best route I have chosen. 1 second. Just need to, on my phone something didn't respond. Some messages. Last minute picks and predictions gonna air. Alright. Okay. We are going to see right now. Uh, First of all, this fight card is very entertaining. UFC Fight Night gonna take place very soon. Ooh, Fulton, Illinois? What? This boxing? Oh, is it airing like... It's on Tuesday? Interesting. This thing is on Tuesday. I'm gonna make predictions earlier. I have to do something tomorrow. Okay, haven't noticed that. Alright, let's go with UFC Fight Night. Uh, Joel Filho versus Daniel Perez. Hey mate, how you doing? Doing well. Over 1.5, side call Filho to win. Filho ETD. I'm doing okay. Trying as hard as I can. Bruno Brazil versus Shona Bannon. Brazil to win. Our fight starts around 3. Chris Duncan, Yanao Schmooze, no distance. Or a Schmooze KO, TKO, like if you must pick some side call. The next one is going to be Ketlin Vieira versus Pani Kienzad. Over 2.5 or Kienzad decision. Unlike Kienzad to win via decision sounds like a very, very much probable call to me. Believe Kienzad is a nice fighter. Barbarena versus Muradov. No distance. Yes, Barbarena versus Muradov gonna be no distance, like Barbarena KO or Muradov submission. I am Barbarena has a knockout power, but Muradov is so scrappy on the ground. Mick Parkin versus Jamal Polks. Parkin versus Polks, no distance is like accurate call, I guess. Side call. Let's say Parkin, risky one. Gonna be Parkin for a side call, yes. Just to analyze. I mean, I've seen Parkin. He's the guy who will fish for a knockout by any means necessary. His opponent is a different juice, and I believe we might see some difference in this fight. We might see some, how to say, Pogs, it depends. He can open slowly. With him, he's unpredictable. Diakise versus Alvarez, over 1.5. Diakise versus Alvarez. Diakise to win. Diakise decision. Diakise shoots in a lot. Great wrestler, and don't see Alvarez submitting him. But again, Alvarez could surprise him on the feet. He is full of upsets. Like, you never know with Alvarez. I mean, I was wondering whether he's going to hit the scale, but he hit the scale, so we can't criticize him anymore. Danny Roberts versus Johnny Parsons. Roberts versus Parsons. Over 1.5. Side call Roberts. But it could really go either way, so for this fight, I'm super unsure. Davy Grant versus Daniel Marcos. Grant versus Marcos. Fight starts around 3 or over 2.5. That could be a pretty much of a nice call. Yeah, it could be very much of a nice call. Yeah, I can agree with that. And Davy Grant, side call. I'd go with Grant decision. I believe this is going to be a slugfest, a nice warfare, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much looking forward to it, as I believe that Davy Grant is a master of long wars. Daniel Marcos is undefeated, but his opposition is questionable, critical, and you must take a close look at his opponents before even considering what could happen. So I'm just saying. I'm not going to say it has to happen. Just saying, look at his opposition. The next one, Leon Murphy versus Josh Kulibao. Uh, Fight starts around 3. Gonna go Murphy to win, but I'm unsure, man. This could go either way. Murphy is having no decisions, long wars, etc. And judges, you've seen what happened in the case again, in the case of the fight against Gabriel Santos. Kulibao is not a guy who finishes, and they're fighting in England. I don't see judges like being too friendly. Herbert to win. Herbert to win next. Herbert decision. What good? I can't sleep because I had an energy drink. How are you doing, fella? Herbert decision or over 2.5. I'm gonna have energy drink for the UFC event. Yeah, like over 2.5. That's nice. Andre Muniz versus Paul Craig. No distance. Or Muniz to win. I don't see Paul Craig destroying Muniz because Muniz is more well-rounded fighter than Paul Craig. That's how I see everything happening. But we're gonna see. We are going to see definitely. Nathaniel Wood versus Andre Fili over 2.5. Side call. Wood decision. That's gonna be a side call. Molly McCann versus Yulia Stoliarenko. No distance. Side call. McCann to win. McCann KO TKO. Yulia Stoliarenko could finish via submission if the fight gets dragged to the ground. She's got those nasty arm bars. She's a master of that move. But a lightweight fighter is simply not more well-rounded than Molly McCann. Again, she is better on the ground, so we got to leave all the cards open for this fight. Aspinall versus Tybura. I'm gonna go with over 1.5. Aspinall to win. Aspinall to win KO, TKO, or Tybura decision. So yes, Tybura can win because Tybura has a nasty cardio, and Tybura is really one of the guys with the nastiest cardios in heavyweight division. He's a pressure fighter, great wrestler, etc. And Aspinall returning after that knee injury, so we must be cautious. Also, I wanted to tell you that I would gladly stay more, but I need to get ready for the event. I need to get ready for the storm and need to get ready for everything. Guys, I was, I'm working a lot and I'm constantly tired. Thanks God, construction job is not happening on weekends, and I got to focus on some other things right now in my life. So that's gonna be it. Catch ya, hear ya, and you've seen. Check my video from Tuesday to see which are my bets, to see which are my calls too. Nothing has changed much. I mean, everybody hit the scale, and when everybody hits the scale, I don't even record longer videos because, like, when everybody hits the scale, why would I change my picks that much? If somebody doesn't hit the scale, that is something different. Alright, catch you and catch you for the UFC event.